Why is it that some men can lift, train, and see results quickly, while others work just as hard and barely notice any progress? The difference often isn't about effort, genetics, or even the workout plan. It's about one powerful hormone, testosterone. This master hormone doesn't just influence muscle size. It determines how your body builds strength, how fast you recover, and how much energy you bring to every session. Without enough testosterone, training feels like pushing against a wall. With healthy levels, every rep works harder for you. In today's video, we'll uncover how testosterone drives muscle growth, strength, and recovery, and why it may hold the key to maintaining vitality at every stage of life. So what exactly is testosterone, and why do experts often call it the foundation of male strength? Testosterone is a male sex hormone produced mainly in the testes, with a smaller amount coming from the adrenal glands. Most people think of it only in terms of sexual health or reproduction, but its influence goes much further. In fact, testosterone is one of the body's most powerful regulators, especially when it comes to muscle and physical performance. Beyond its role in reproduction, testosterone functions as the true engine of muscle. It drives protein synthesis, the process where your body repairs and builds new muscle fibers after exercise. Every time you lift a weight or push your body through resistance, small micro tears form in the muscle tissue. Without testosterone, these tears remain weak or slow to heal. With healthy testosterone, however, the body quickly repairs and strengthens those fibers, allowing you to build lean muscle more effectively. Testosterone also plays a vital role in protecting the muscle you already have. As men age, natural hormone levels decline, and without adequate testosterone, muscle tissue begins to waste away, a process known as sarcopenia. This is why many men over 40 or 50 find it harder to maintain the same strength and size they had in their younger years. Testosterone acts as a shield against this decline, preserving not only appearance but also functional strength for daily life. Another key role of testosterone is in muscle regeneration and satellite cell activation. Satellite cells are like the body's muscle-building assistants. When a muscle is stressed during exercise, satellite cells multiply and fuse with damaged fibers, making them bigger and stronger. Testosterone stimulates this entire process, ensuring that muscles don't just recover, but adapt and grow after each workout. But testosterone doesn't stop there. It also improves neuromuscular efficiency, the ability of your brain and nervous system to communicate with your muscles. This means better coordination, faster reflexes, and the ability to recruit more muscle fibers during intense training. In practice, this translates into more power in each rep, better performance in sports, and greater resilience against fatigue. When testosterone is at healthy levels, the results are clear: faster recovery, stronger muscles, and lasting vitality. Without it, training feels harder, progress slows, and strength gradually declines. That's why testosterone is not just a hormone. It is the foundation of male performance and the key to maintaining muscle and strength throughout life. Now that we know testosterone is the foundation of male strength, let's look at the actual mechanisms, how this hormone directly shapes your muscles and your performance in the gym. The first mechanism is protein synthesis. Every time you exercise, particularly with resistance or strength training, your muscle fibers develop microscopic tears. Testosterone signals your body to repair these fibers by increasing the rate at which protein is synthesized inside the muscle cells. This is how those tiny tears become thicker, stronger muscle fibers. Without adequate testosterone, this repair process slows down, leaving you sore for longer and making muscle growth far less efficient. The second mechanism is nitrogen retention. Muscles need a positive nitrogen balance to stay in an anabolic or growth-oriented state. Testosterone boosts nitrogen retention in the muscles, creating the ideal environment for growth. Think of it as setting the stage. Without testosterone, the body struggles to keep this balance, and muscle tissue can even break down instead of growing. Third, testosterone enhances muscle fiber recruitment. This refers to how effectively your body activates muscle fibers during movement. When testosterone levels are healthy, the nervous system communicates more efficiently with muscles, allowing you to recruit more fibers during a lift or a sprint. This means you not only get stronger, but also generate more power with each repetition. Men with low testosterone often notice that weights feel heavier and their explosive strength decreases, even if they train consistently. Another critical role of testosterone is in satellite cell activation. Satellite cells are special muscle stem cells that multiply and fuse with damaged fibers after exercise. This process expands the size and capacity of your muscles, preparing them to handle greater stress in the future. Testosterone directly stimulates satellite cells, making them more responsive and active after workouts. Without this support, recovery feels slower and gains are limited. Finally, testosterone works in synergy with growth hormone and other anabolic hormones. Together, they accelerate recovery, reduce inflammation, and prime the body for adaptation. This is why men with healthy testosterone levels not only build muscle faster, but also bounce back more quickly after intense training sessions. To put it simply, testosterone isn't just one part of the puzzle, it is the conductor of the entire orchestra of muscle growth. From repairing fibers, to recruiting new ones, to coordinating the brain-muscle connection, testosterone is what transforms effort in the gym into real, lasting results. When levels drop, the entire system slows, making it harder to see progress no matter how disciplined your training or diet may be. So what happens when testosterone levels begin to drop, something that naturally occurs with age, but can also be accelerated by lifestyle factors? The most visible effect is muscle loss. Even if a man continues to train regularly, his muscles may shrink or feel softer because the body no longer repairs and builds tissue at the same rate. Strength training sessions that once felt productive can become frustrating when the same effort produces fewer results. Along with muscle loss comes reduced strength and endurance. Men with low testosterone often describe weights feeling heavier, recovery times getting longer, and daily activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries becoming more tiring. Over time, this lack of strength translates into decreased independence and a higher risk of injury. Another major issue is fat accumulation, especially around the belly. As muscle mass decreases, metabolism slows, and fat becomes easier to store. This belly fat doesn't just affect appearance, it is linked to insulin resistance, cardiovascular disease, and other serious conditions. Worse still, abdominal fat produces enzymes that convert testosterone into estrogen, creating a vicious cycle where hormone levels decline even further. Finally, low testosterone increases the risk of sarcopenia, or age-related muscle wasting. This condition not only affects how a man looks, but also limits mobility, balance, and long-term quality of life. Recognizing these negative effects early is crucial, because muscle loss and weakness are not simply normal aging. They are warning signs that hormone levels need attention. Testosterone levels don't suddenly fall without reason. There are clear factors that cause this decline, and understanding them is the first step toward protecting your strength and health. The most natural factor is aging. Testosterone production peaks in early adulthood and gradually declines about 1% each year after the age of 30. By the time men reach 50 or 60, many already experience noticeably lower levels. However, lifestyle factors can speed up this decline. Poor sleep is a major culprit. Most testosterone is produced during deep sleep, so consistently sleeping less than 6 hours per night can dramatically reduce hormone levels. Chronic stress is another hidden enemy. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that directly suppresses testosterone production. High stress over time not only exhausts your energy, but also weakens your hormonal balance. Nutrition also plays a critical role. Diets lacking in protein, healthy fats, zinc, and vitamin D deprive the body of the building blocks needed for testosterone. Add to this the effects of alcohol and smoking, both of which damage hormone regulation, and the decline becomes even sharper. Lastly, obesity and metabolic issues create a dangerous cycle. Excess body fat, especially belly fat, increases the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. This reduces testosterone further and makes it even harder to lose weight. In short, while age is inevitable, the speed and severity of testosterone decline are heavily influenced by daily habits. By recognizing these causes, men can take control and slow down the process, protecting both their muscles and their overall vitality. The good news is that even though testosterone naturally declines with age, there are many proven ways to support and even boost your levels naturally. These methods don't require expensive supplements or risky shortcuts. They're about optimizing your lifestyle and giving your body the tools it needs. First and most important is strength training. Resistance exercises like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups stimulate testosterone production. Compound movements that engage large muscle groups send strong signals to your endocrine system, encouraging it to release more of this vital hormone. Training consistently with proper intensity and recovery is one of the most reliable ways to support testosterone. Second, focus on nutrition. Testosterone is built from the raw materials you eat. A diet rich in lean protein, healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil, and nuts, and essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D is critical. Zinc in particular supports hormone production, while vitamin D has been linked directly to testosterone levels. Avoid highly processed foods and excessive sugar, which can promote fat gain and disrupt hormone balance. Third, never underestimate the power of quality sleep. Most testosterone is produced during deep stages of sleep, especially before sunrise. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted rest each night. Poor sleep not only lowers testosterone, but also raises cortisol, creating a double hit to your hormonal health. Fourth, manage stress effectively. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, which suppresses testosterone. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, yoga, or even a daily walk outdoors can lower stress levels and allow your hormones to stabilize. Finally, protect yourself by avoiding harmful habits. Excessive alcohol consumption and smoking are strongly linked to lower testosterone. Both damage the body's natural hormone production and accelerate the decline that comes with age. Maintaining a healthy weight is also crucial. Reducing belly fat prevents the conversion of testosterone into estrogen, breaking the vicious cycle we discussed earlier. Together, these habits form a natural and sustainable strategy for keeping testosterone levels healthy. When combined, they not only support muscle growth and strength, but also improve energy, mood, and long-term health. By making these changes, men can stay strong, vital, and confident well into later life. Even with the best lifestyle habits, some men may still experience symptoms of low testosterone, persistent fatigue, muscle loss, reduced sex drive, or mood changes. In these cases, it's important to seek medical advice. A simple blood test can measure testosterone levels and reveal whether treatment is necessary. For some, doctors may recommend testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, but this should always be monitored carefully since it carries both benefits and risks. The key takeaway is this: don't ignore the signs your body is giving you. Testosterone is not just about muscles or masculinity. It's about energy, health, and independence as you age. Protecting this hormone means protecting your future. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Someone you know may be struggling with the same challenges, and this information could make a real difference in their life. Stay strong, stay healthy, and remember your vitality begins with understanding and taking care of your testosterone. In short, testosterone is the master hormone behind muscle and strength. With healthy levels, workouts are more effective, recovery is faster, and your vitality stays strong. Without it, building and maintaining muscle becomes a constant uphill battle. Protect your testosterone, and you protect your strength, your confidence, and your future. If you found this helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. It may help someone you care about reclaim their health.